Hi everybody, Meredith here again. I hope you're all doing well. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen some characters back here. These are the Funko Pop characters. I do have a small collection. I would say small when you compare people on the internet and you see what they collect. I basically collect characters that I just love. Like I'll go to Target, I'll go to Box Lunch, and I'll see ones on the shelf and I'm like, that just makes me smile. I want that in my collection. So I've collected them for like maybe for a long while, I'd say a long while. I don't even know when they came out. I know where I was. But it originally started with, oh, I'm just going to get a few. I'm just going to get a few Disney characters and that's it. And then it kind of created a collection. So I'm going to go over my 10 favorite. These aren't in any particular order. What made me think about this was I was at Target yesterday and I saw one that just piqued my interest and reminded me of my childhood. So I picked that up and I'm like, hey, I should make a video of that. I'm always sitting in front of them. You don't see down below, but these are bookshelves and they sit in front of my books. So I guess you can kind of see the books there. And so yeah, so let's get started with my 10 favorite. My first one, I'm gonna pull them as I go, is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is one that I got. This is one of the first ones I got. And I just thought it was so unique because I never, they were just kind of coming out and I never had anything like Mary Poppins kind of thing. And I thought it was so cute. She has her carpet bag or her purse and her umbrella. And oops, almost fell. And yeah, and her hair is up in the back, super cute. And this kind of was one of the ones that started the collection. So next one you can see right here is my castle, Sleeping Beauty's castle and Walt Disney. This is always in my videos because I love it so much. And it is a big guy of the castle. And I got this when I previously worked for the Walt Disney Company. And then Walt himself with a Mickey. This is so special to me, A, because I used to be a cast member, and B, I love Walt Disney. I think he's a genius. He was a genius, and I just love that he's holding Mickey. They have a castle one with Mickey Mouse, but Walt, in my opinion, you know, Walt and Roy were the ones that did it. So I would love to eventually get a Roy Disney one if they ever did come out with that one. He's not as famous, but he was the financial mind behind everything. So I would love to add that to my collection if they ever do come up with that. My next one is another one you see in my videos is my carriage. This one I bought myself as part of my own personal birthday gift last year when we couldn't do anything. And it is Cinderella's carriage with her horses. And what I love about it, so the horses pop off, so you can kind of have them separate if you want. It's such a good kind of neat mold to it. The wheels are not like the vines of the wheels. They have like a acrylic in the middle. So easy to dust off and clean. And it made me so happy when I saw it. I was like, that's big. I don't know. But then when I thought about where I was gonna put it made sense. So I was really happy I got this. And the thing with these, they're not terribly expensive. So if you buy them like the first round, don't buy them from, well, if you had to buy it from a reseller, you can. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but they're not that expensive, which I appreciate. So, cause I don't know if I'll have these forever. This isn't something like, I mean, I may look at this back on this when I'm like 70 years old and I still have them, but I don't know. I mean, it's not something I don't collect like decorative figurines, like, expensive figurines. So this was kind of something that, fit my personality. I like the pop look of it and everything. The next one is Vincent van Gogh. I love art. I love art history and all that. And Vincent van Gogh is one of my favorites. So I had to snag him up. I actually got him with the carriage. He kind of matches the color wise. And I love he has his painter's palette. And yeah, it's so great. His hat is like his self-portrait. So loving that. And it makes me really happy. And it goes really well in my craft room. So the next one is It's a Small World. This is the boat, and I have two of the children in it. And this is a Dorbs one. I'm going to try and get a close up. It's hard to hold. They don't sit in that well. They sit when when it's sitting on a shelf, just fine. But I'll pull them out so you can see. Here's the boat. Just like It's a Small World boat. You can imagine the chlorinated water all around. The nice blue water. Well, is it blue water or is it the bottom's blue? The bottom's pretty blue. But the Small World boat, and I only know the one I might have been in the world in Disney World, but I only remember Disneyland. I go to Disneyland. And then you have this little one, and then you have this little one to ride in the boat. And I love it. I wish they would come out with more Small World stuff. Maybe like in regular pop form to do one. But I was so excited when this came out. I had to pick it up. Okay. So yesterday when I was at Target, I had to pick up this one. I love it so much. I kept the box so I can kind of show you the back. Oh, by the way, I don't keep boxes. The only box I ever keep is my Walt one. And I know people get so like, don't understand. But listen, I'm collecting for myself and not for resale. And I'm not that kind of a collector. I just like to have it because it makes me happy. And a bunch of boxes in my closet does not make me happy. So it's actually from this collection. It's the McDonald's collection. And those are all the characters you can get. I didn't see all these characters. I've seen some of them before. And I never really picked any up until I saw this one. I've seen Ronald McDonald and Grimace. But I had to get this guy. Now, what's he's called? Officer Mac. Officer Mac. And it just made me so happy. It reminded me of all the characters that McDonald's would have when we were kids. And you can even see like the little pickle or like lettuce on the side. Maybe that's a pickle. I always get my Big Macs, no pickles, by the way. So he just made me happy when I saw him and I couldn't pass him by. I hadn't bought one of these in a while, like a pop figure. And I was like, you know what? It's been a rough couple, you know, rough year, rough month, whatever. So pick up something that puts a smile on your face. So this is something that I purchased and I think he's going to be great and to add into my collection. Okay, so the next one is Smokey the Bear. I love Smokey the Bear. He's so cute. He again reminds me of my childhood when preventing wildfires or forest fires. I remember preventing forest fires, but now I see a lot of stuff where he prevents wildfires, how to prevent wildfires. And, but I love him. He reminds me of my childhood. He also reminds me of, California Adventure, just because they have a lot of Smokey the Bear stuff over there. And, yeah, he's super cute. And yeah, it makes me really happy. And he sits right on my shelf. Next one is Britney Spears. I love Britney Spears. When I was in high school, I've seen her in concert a couple times. Love her. And this is I'm a Slave for You when she did for the VMAs. And she has the boa around her neck and is dancing one of the greatest performances. And she's got her pink earrings, her pink earrings and her headset. It's hilarious. When I saw this, I had to get it because it cracked me up so much. Because it's such an iconic Britney moment. And I loved, that performance was so fun. And then this character. When they make them into characters, I think they're just so cute and so funny. So I had to get her. Okay, so the next one is Powerline. Powerline's right here. If you're familiar with the Goofy movie, I remember it when I remember watching it, I think on TV. I didn't see it in the theaters. I think it went to the theaters. And Powerline's kind of like the pop star that they all love. And so great song if you haven't heard it. It's such a great song that he sings. And yeah, he's got his cool hair. And he's the character's supposed to be based off of Bobby Brown. Just a fun fact. And yeah, so that's the next favorite because I think it's not unique. I mean, other people loved that movie, but like for me, I never thought I'd be able to find merchandise of a Goofy movie. And now slowly I'm seeing more and more and more. But this was like one of the first things that I saw from that movie. So I had to snag it up. Okay, so the final one, and this by no means this is my absolute favorite. I don't even know which one would be my absolute favorite. It probably goes in and out based off of what I'm liking at the moment, is Hagrid from Harry Potter. And the reason why I love him so much and he brings a smile to my face, I brought Harry to go with him, is the size difference. It's so right on with the size difference in the books and movie that I had to pick him up to go with my Harry Potter part collection. And yeah, so great. And he has his umbrella. It's from the first one. And yeah, I think he's just so cute. And he's a hefty guy, like he's heavy. And next to all the Harry Potter characters, it totally makes sense. And yeah, that's why he is one of my favorites, my top 10. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 10 favorites. Obviously, not obviously, but I do have plenty more that I love. But those are the ones that kind of stuck out. I wanted to keep this list relatively short, so not overwhelming you with all my pop characters. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and a comment on what was your favorite character. And then if you collect them, I'm really interested. This is kind of something I didn't really talk about. Not many of my friends knew about when I first started collecting them, because honestly, it was supposed to be 3 characters. It was supposed to stop at that. And then this is they're a smart company. They kept coming out with new and new, you know, more and more. And I keep saying yes. I mean, yesterday I said yes. And so years of collecting, but I do not have a collection like some people. But I love them. I think they're really fun. So I hope that you all are having a good day, and I hope to see you next week with a new video, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye.